Good morning, lovely students. So, here I am starting the last part, that is Force and Pressure, chapter 11, class 8 science, and in that we are going to discuss all about the pressure. So, let's begin. What is pressure? So, the pressure is defined as force per unit area, that is P is equals to F upon A, and the unit is force unit is Newton and area unit could be meter or centimeter square. So you can say Newton upon meter square or Newton upon centimeter square. Pascal, after the French scientist Blaise Pascal, the unit is derived PA. State the relationship between the pressure and the area. The pressure depends on two factors: force acting, the greater the force, greater the pressure. Area of surface, greater the area, lesser the pressure. So I can say that pressure is directly proportional to force. If you increase the force, pressure will increase. If you decrease the force, pressure will decrease. But it is inversely proportional to area. That is, if you decrease the area, pressure increases. If you increase the area, pressure decreases. So pressure increase as surface area decreases, and that's why the heels will hurt you more than the flat sleeper if you by mistakenly put leg on somebody's leg. For a solid block resting on the floor, the pressure acting on the floor is highest when the block is resting on the smaller surface area. So in the left side, the pressure applied is more than the right side box. Numerical. Calculate the pressure exerted by the brick which applies the force of 2.5 Newton. Now it is placed on the widest surface, and right side it is placed on the less widest surface or the narrower surface. You can find the force. So in case 1, the force is 2.5 upon area is 25 into 10. And for the right hand side, it is 2.5 upon 5 into 10. Solution. When a brick is placed on the widest base, you can see that the force applied for the first case is 100 Newton per meter square or the 100 Pascal. You can see the calculation. And for the second, you can see that it is 500 Newton per meter square, that is 500 Pascal. So for the first case it is 100 Pascal and for the second case it is 500 Pascal. So the second object which has lesser area applies more pressure. The first figure, it has more area, it applies less pressure. Application involving higher pressure. A sharp knife has very small surface area on cutting edge so that high pressure can be exerted to cut the meat. Whereas the butter knife, we use the knife with the lesser surface area because we just need to apply the butter, not cutting any requirement of anything, sharper things or cutting. Nails, needle and the pin have very sharp end with the small surface area. So when a force is applied to the head of a nail, the pressure will drive its sharp end and into the piece of wood easily. The studs on the football have only a small area of contact with the ground. The pressure under the stud is high enough for them to sink in the ground, which gives them a grip. Application involving low pressure. The skis have the larger area, so they reduce the pressure on the snow so that they do not sink in too far. A tractor moving on soft ground has wide tires to reduce the pressure on the ground so that they will not sink in the ground. A wide shoulder pad of heavy bag will reduce the pressure exerted on the shoulder of the person carrying the bag. Let's test ourselves. In which of the following case the child exert least pressure? I think B, because the area is more. So when the surface area is more, pressure will be least. Okay, and in C, the pressure will be highest because surface area is least. A cockroach and spider are crawling on the desert. Both the insect have the same weight, same size legs. Look at the number of legs they have. Which insect will leave the deeper footprint after crawling on the desert. So you can see, you can check the numbers. Both have, okay. So who will have the more deeper ones? You can check it and you can give me the answer in a doubt session. Who will have the least surface area will have highest pressure. Do liquid also exert the pressure? What is the pressure in the liquid? A liquid in a container exerts the pressure because of its weight. For example, if you try to put your finger over the end of tap when it is turned on, you can feel the pressure of water in the pipe. You can see in the first figure where the liquid is not so much filled in the pipe, the rubber balloon is not bulged out. But in second figure, it is bulged out quite bigger because more water is filled in the pipe. Third figure also, it exerts more pressure. And in the fourth figure, you can see when you make a hole in the downer surface or the very less on a depth, it will apply more pressure. Instead, if you put a hole in the plastic bottle upside, because upside the pressure is going to be less, and when you go down or the deep, your pressure is increased. That's why the sea divers or the divers have to wear a special kind of suit or a coat to stay safe against the water pressure applied on them during diving. A liquid also exerts a pressure on the walls of container. You can see that in the figure. Liquid exerts pressure on the bottom of its container, which depends on the height of column. So you can see height 1, height 2, height 3. Height 3 column is highest. It applies maximum pressure. So the balloon is bulged quite bigger. Height 1 is quite less. The balloon is not exerted or blown that high compared to H2 and H3. Liquid exerts the equal pressure at the same height. But when you go up, the pressure decreases. When you go in deep or down, pressure increases. Water pressure increases with the depth. The deeper into a liquid you go, the greater the weight of liquid above and the higher pressure applied. You can see here, right? Measuring liquid pressure. An instrument used to measure liquid pressure is called the pressure gauge. The simple form of pressure gauge is manometer, which measure the pressure difference. Manometer is used to measure the pressure gauge. Now, assume the 4 containers with the different base areas filled with the equal volume of water. The pressure at this base of the container will be, when it is going to be the highest pressure. You can see that. Who will apply the highest pressure, or can you say that they have the equal amount of pressure? You can guess and you can let me know. Atmospheric pressure. An atmospheric pressure is the pressure of air around us. Atmospheric pressure is the pressure of air around us. Atmospheric pressure is due to the weight of air. The weight of an air column of the height of the atmosphere and area 10 by 10 centimeter is as large as 1000 kg. Why do we not get crushed under this highest amount of pressure? Because the pressure exerted by the fluids in our body is equal to and opposite to the atmospheric pressure acting on our body, and thus it cancels the effect of atmospheric pressure, and that's why we don't get crushed out. Atmospheric pressure is measured by the barometer in mm of Hg, that is mercury. Air exerts the pressure in all the direction. Suppose you have warmed the water in the plastic bottle and you apply a cold water over it or sprinkle the cold water it. So more and more atmospheric pressure from outside exert to the inside, the bottle gets squeezed, and that's why we should never fill our bottle with the warm water, because inside the pressure will drop when you heat the water, and now outside the pressure increases, so your bottle can also get squeezed. Factors affecting the atmospheric pressure: altitude, temperature and humidity. As we go higher altitudes, the air becomes thinner and the atmospheric pressure decreases. Air expands on heating, becomes less dense, therefore atmospheric pressure decreases with increase in temperature. Humidity, water vapor is lighter than air, so therefore humid air is lighter than the dry air, and hence The air pressure decrease as the humidity increases. So this all are the factors affecting on the pressure. Application of air pressure. When the piston is pulled up, the atmospheric pressure inside the cylinder will decrease and the atmospheric pressure outside push the liquid up into the syringe. So whenever you are giving your blood samples, you are using the same application of air pressure. Straw. When a person suck through the straw, the pressure in the straw become low. The atmospheric pressure outside, which is higher, will force the water into the straw and consequently into the mouth. Sucker hook. When the sucker is pressed in the place, the air inside the force is out. As a result, the pressure inside the sucker become very low. So the sucker is then held in the position by the high atmospheric pressure on the outside surface. Let's test ourselves. An inflated balloon is hanging from the ceiling of a room filled in the air as shown in the figure. What would happen to the balloon if air inside the room is removed completely? So balloon would remain same. The balloon would shrink and balloon will burst. Yes, balloon will burst because the outside there is no air pressure, right? And inside there is lot of pressure. There is a lot of pressure and outside there is no pressure. So what would happen? That it will try to inflate it. It will try to more and more inflate it because outside the pressure is less, because room is without pressure and inside the pressure is increased. So it will try to come out all the air and in that case it will burst. Now you can answer these questions, right? And that way you can also figure it out more and more equations like this, and you can find out where the pressure will be high and where the pressure will be less. I'll ask all these questions answers in our coming sessions. So I hope you have understood the pressure, what is pressure and what all the effects and the pressure in liquid, solid and gases, and you will be able to answer all your doubts and the questions, right? So please go through all these videos and write the PDF question answers in your notebook.